20 years ago, the criminal organization Imperio tried to gain control over our city. And it nearly reached its goal. It took the police years and years of hard work and effort to defeat this monstrous criminal organization. However, the leader of the organization was never caught. So despite the crime syndicate's demise, there were always concerns of Imperio crawling back out of its grave, just like in a bad horror flick. The subsequent execution of the inspector leading the operation against Imperio, John Croft, fueled the concerns of a returning syndicate. Croft was found shot outside the city 2 days after the final blow to the syndicate. But no clues were found connecting John Croft's murder to Imperio's thugs. Most of them were under arrest at that time, or had fled from the city. For the past 16 years, the people lived in relative safety in a rather ordinary city. Organized crime returned on a minor scale, but nowhere nearly as threatening as Imperio was. Periodically, rumors arose that Imperio was active again, usually after some capital crime remained unsolved. Fortunately, these concerns were unfounded until the day of the charity banquet in support of the AOC, the Fund Against Organized Crime.
And therefore, please welcome Mayor Peterson.
Thank you, Commissioner Reese. I am happy that so many of you decided to support the newly initiated AOC Fund. With your support and the fund, we will be able to fight organized crime more effectively than ever before. Those of you who have experienced the brutal grip of Imperio nearly 20 years ago will remember how ruthless and violent life in our city was. But things have changed.
Someone call an ambulance! Oh my God!
It's a tragedy. It seems that Police Commissioner Reese was hit while trying to protect Mayor Peterson.
"20 years after his father, John Croft, was killed in the aftermath of the Imperio crisis, Harvey Croft will be the next commissioner of our city. After the tragic happenings at the AOC dinner last week, where Commissioner Reese was killed while trying to protect Mayor Peterson from an assassination attempt..."
Mr. Croft, I am very glad to have you here. I know it must be very hard to come back to us, especially under the given circumstances. Despite the many years that have passed since, you know, please let me introduce you to the current temporary commissioner, Ducard. He will instruct you and explain the current situation.
Nice to meet you. And let me just say that I had huge respect for your father and the work he has done for our city. We were partners back then, and he is still being missed.
Thank you, sir.
Without him, Imperio's power would not have been crushed so completely. We had more than 15 years of peace, but things changed drastically over the past months. The crime rate increased, and some citizens even decided to emigrate from the city. The AOC Fund was meant to be the first big step to regain control of the city. Now things have gotten worse. Police officers resigned from duty, and some districts haven't seen a police patrol in weeks. We need you to take over and fight the criminals in the city right now. Your work and achievements in other cities is remarkable. Your father would have been proud of you.
Again, sir, thank you for the warm welcome. We should then get started immediately.
You're right. Enough of the chit-chat. I have already wasted enough of your time, and you are expected at the police headquarters. Please report to Detective Sergeant Smith. He will get you filled in on the situation. Goodbye for now, Mr. Croft. We are counting on you. Mr. Croft, Ducard here. Smith will take a tour with you of the downtown district. Our headquarters are located between all the shops and bars, clubs and cinemas. With all the police presence, there was a low crime rate here. Sure, there are occasional fights at night, mostly between these drunken subjects. Rather recently, a guy named Tony Verone caught our attention. And even though he's a small fish, he's got to be the largest in downtown. And his area of business extends into bribery, muggins, and intimidating business owners. We call him the Italian Jobber. So far, we could not hold him accountable for anything substantial. But I hear that's what you are here for. Maybe you can gather the evidence needed to convict him.
How may I help?
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Reporting in. Standing by. At your service. Reporting in. Entering vehicle. Yes?
A drug deal has been reported.
On my way. Moving. Reporting in. Copy that. Moving out.
Case successfully closed.
Copy that. Moving out.
Crime suspect reported in the downtown district.
Standing by. At your service. Yes? Yes? Reporting in. Entering vehicle. This is the police. Hands up!
closed. Crime suspect reported in the downtown district.
Standing by. Heading to crime scene.
Suspects are on the run.
On my way. Reporting in. Moving.
Case successfully closed.